Welcome to the Powered Paragliding Show in conjunction with Paramotor Magazine. I am Jeff Goin, and tonight I'm along with Paul Anthem. Hello, Paul.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Greetings, and Michael is not with us tonight. He had an appointment, but he's got a great idea for a segment that we'll have next week. Or we may even be able to get it out earlier than that. But the first thing we're going to talk about, Paul's going to share with us some ideas about public relations, how best to represent our sport. So what are your best shots?
Best shots. Well, the reason I thought of this is because the Indy Air Hogs are going to participate in an air show. And of course, I'm going to drive over there and be part of it. And it's just another reason I want to talk about this is because it seems like no Americans know what powered paragliding is. I thought,
yeah, and you don't see these things at an air show ever, so I think that's a great way to do it. Yes,
you hardly ever see them at an air show because, the big boys are out there flying around, and we're limited to in the morning or in the evening. And so they decided to invite some of the ultralight enthusiasts, decided to invite the Powered Paragliding Club.
Now, normally the air show people, the air boss and all that, they're not allowed to have us, for one, because of insurance, and for another, because they just don't think it's very exciting. So how did you guys get in?
Well, this air boss realized how beautiful our paragliders are and how I like to say intimate it is, because we can go low and slow and we can make eye contact with the audience. And so he realized the value. We're probably one of the few aircrafts other than a helicopter that can actually make eye contact with the spectator.
And even then, in a helicopter, you probably don't want to be that close to all that spinning goo.
Exactly. So he realized that, well, you know what? In the morning, early in the morning, and in the evening, when like I said, the big boys are done flying, there's going to be tons of people there in the morning and in the evening, but they won't have anything to see.
There's nothing to watch. So what are you going to do?
So they can see us. Well, it's odd. I thought, they want us to be at an air show. Oh, I'm going to have to practice my stunts.
Yeah, right.
I don't have any stunts. I better take the dummy up and throw him out.
Well,
that'll get attention. But no, they wouldn't do that. No, all they want us to do is it's very. We're actually sort of on the side of the air show. We're not even in the same field. So
you're the comic relief.
Yeah, we're the comic relief. Hey, there's a field. A small part sort of sectioned off, and they're just going to have us fly around there.
Now, what time?
Now it's going to be, from 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock, and then the air boss takes us out of the air because then all the big boys go up. But basically, just fly around. It's not a very large field, just so they can see us. We have a ceiling of 400 feet, so we can't even go up and do any extended spiral dives or anything. Just want us to be visible and come in and do foot drags and wave to the spectators on the sidelines.
I got to tell you, something that you guys, of course, it's tomorrow, you said. You don't have, and we're doing this show on Thursday, the 10th of June, 2010. So I saw in Italy a really cool display. It was a flat display. There were no aerobatics, nothing fancy, but it was 8 gliders flying in well-rehearsed formation, and it was beautiful. They had the lead guy drop a flag, so these are all maneuvers that anybody can do, but they look good, so that's something to think about.
And I'm glad you brought that up. That is one of my favorite visuals. Is I don't care if there's 200 paramotor pilots in the air. It's it just looks like a swarm of flies unless you get some people flying in formation, and then suddenly it's magical.
Yeah, exactly. Now, flying in formation is its own animal that would probably warrant another show. We've covered it before,
Yes.
but we'll do a show on it sometime. Have you worked on any of that?
No, no, no. I was going to say not really. I tried to get everyone to do that, but we've made steps towards that. And, of course, the step is to have communications in the air. And so now everyone has reliable communications with good microphones and ears on.
Are you using 2 meter?
2 meter, right?
Okay.
That's the only way to go.
It is.
And that's another story right there. So, but anyway, so the air show and the publicity is just, just so people see us,
Right.
and understand. And there's advantages to that. Like I can't name how many fly-ins I've been at where at least the police have shown up and said, "Oh, we had a report that a parachute went down."
Right.
It's because people don't know what powered paragliders are.
Now, are you going to have some kind of a display with information?
No, we really didn't organize it that well. This is the first year, and we were just happy to be there and get our parking passes, and because it's a madhouse getting in there.
Right.
And so
what air show is it?
It's at Mount Comfort. It's just east of Indianapolis. Mount Comfort is a small airport if you want to Google that.
And how many spectators do they expect over the weekend?
It's much larger than hundreds of thousands.
Wow.
I thought, there'd be a little air show. They said they get hundreds of thousands in the 2-day air show for the weekend.
Right. Now, most of those are probably going to be during the 10 to 4 p.m. time range is the only problem, but still, you'll get a lot.
Right.
Are they promoting it?
Yes. They're promoting it. I wish I could give you some more information.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was
yeah.
asking is because we're actually going to do a similar thing. We have a balloon fiesta up here that's called Eyes to the Skies in Lisle. That's coming up July 3 and 4, I think, whatever Friday and Saturday. And they've asked us to do some flying during that. We're only going to fly in the evening after the balloons launch for the reason that we all can figure, well, the balloons drift away, now what?
Oh, yes. And I'm glad you said that. They're apparently at the air show tomorrow and Saturday. There's going to be some balloons there. And I remember during the briefing we had a week ago, the air boss was saying that, the balloons are going to go up and they're going to float away. But you paramotor pilots, you can go up and play around with the balloons for a little bit because they already said that's okay.
Perfect. Oh, God, that's so cool.
And then you can stay around. So
right.
It's just, I really think that the people will really enjoy that. I'm sure they enjoy the huge jets.
Right. Well, it's something different. I mean, they've seen huge jets for the last 30 years, so we've only got about 10 seconds, so unfortunately we got to wrap it up. But any final thoughts?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot more paramotors in the news in a good way.
Yep. Paramotor PR. All right, that's good stuff. Thanks, Paul. We're going to come back. Next segment, we're going to talk about the risk to non-flyers. So join us for that. You're listening to the Powered Paragliding Show in conjunction with Paramotor Magazine on WorldPPG.com.